So, do you have a Rodcaster? Well, check this out. I've been searching and searching high, low, everywhere I could go. And nobody has any information on how to connect a Rodcaster Pro to any type of PlayStation, Xbox. They have it computer to computer, or just a computer, right? One PC setup. But we're going to go a little deeper. I'm going to show you how to set it up to the PlayStation 5 without any extra cord. All right.
The screen, and I'm not about to sit here. All right, I appreciate everybody, and I'm about to help you connect it to your PS5. Okay, but I'm definitely not about to sit here and tell you how to configure it. There's videos, there's people that definitely can help you. So here we go with this. All right, we're gonna slide it out. I have mine on like this little stand I brought from Five Below, $5. It was for an iPad, but I used it for my Rodecaster. I can like sit it down, whatever. But here are the cords, right? I know I was rambling right there. I'm sorry, but here are the cords. Okay, so this is the basic mic, right? That they have XLR input, right? And then you have the stereo, right? And then you have the USB 1, USB 2 power cord. All right, now I'm gonna turn it around so that you can get a better look at how I have it set up. Okay, so power, USB 1, 2, power slot, Ethernet cable, 1, 2, 3 ports. I have one mic in it. I have a mono something. It's pretty good mic. It's decent. It's pretty good. It works. Let me turn it up so y'all can hear me, but it works. All right. So what we're gonna do is you have to get these connector pieces right here. These pieces are connector pieces. Those are 1/4 inch. You can get them at Best Buy. You can get them at Guitar Center. I went and got this cable. I went and got this cable right here because I thought I needed it. Right, and basically a 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter, but I didn't need it, so I kind of wasted money. I jumped the gun. I didn't know exactly what I was doing, so I jumped the gun and I went and brought that, but I didn't need it. All right, what you will still need is you would need one of these right here. You're gonna need this to stop any humming or buzzing, and you're gonna need a chat link cable. All right, so you're still gonna need the chat link cable. You're still gonna need a 1/4 adapter, and you're gonna need this right here. All right. So what I did was this the chat link cable. Right, goes into this goes into the capture card. Okay, which you would normally plug into the controller to capture the audio from anybody that you're playing the game with. Anybody you playing the game with, you're going to capture that audio. So that the chat can hear them talking also, so you don't just look like you're talking to yourself or if you're talking to somebody in the game. So you're gonna need this. You're gonna plug it into earphone one. So this is gonna catch all the audio, it's earphone, so you can hear, right? So boom, that's gonna catch all the audio. And then your earphone is going to go into slot one. Okay? Now that's the first thing you're gonna do. That's how you're gonna catch the audio from the PlayStation. All right. Bam. Now, second thing, you're gonna set it up regular. Like I said, watch the video, get you all set up, right? Once you got everything set up, your drivers, and I'm gonna go over drivers a little bit, not too much, only a little bit. Okay, so work with me. All right. So as soon as you get your drivers together and everything, you're gonna have this already in. All right. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna connect the back of your PlayStation USB to port two. All right. Port two. I'm gonna write this out. Don't worry, I'm gonna write this out for you. So you're gonna connect the PlayStation here. All right. Port one's gonna go to your Rodecaster to the computer. Port two is gonna go to your PlayStation. It has to be plugged into the PlayStation in the back in order for you to be able to talk to people on PlayStation, because you're gonna be using your mic. Your mic that I'm using now, you're gonna use your regular mic to talk to people. You're not gonna use your headset anymore. Okay? Now, if you want to use your headset and all that, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you the best that I can and what I figured out. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not into electronics that big like that, but I do know how to work it. I do know how to figure it out. I digress. Moving forward. So once you plug that into the PlayStation, okay, you're gonna go to the PlayStation. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all. All right, but you're gonna go to the PlayStation and then you're going to set it up. So let me turn. I should have had my PlayStation already on because I knew I was gonna have to do this. Right. Let me turn the PlayStation on. All right, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up from there. Okay. This is for PlayStation 5 set. It's a PlayStation 5 setup to get audio, so you can be able to use your mic to talk in game, and you will be able to listen to music. You know, switch the tracks, route them to different areas. I'm not going to go too far into that. You guys can definitely look it up, and there's definitely a lot of information on how to do that. But there's not a lot of information on how to hook up a PlayStation 5 to a MacBook. They have it for PC a lot, and then everybody's like, well, we just don't know. There's no universal way. Well, here's my universal way. It'll work on all PlayStations. No, I haven't tried it on everyone's yet, but I'm working on it. Give me some time. Give me some time, okay? Give me some time. We're working on it, all right? But for the most part, I got it fired up and I got it working. So this is what we're going to do, okay? All right, here we go. Next screen, we're going to get it going. Here at the PlayStation home screen, you're going to exit Call of Duty. You're going to exit the games. Right, you're gonna go here to your main menu. You're gonna go down to sounds. You're gonna go over here to input. You want to use input as your headset. Okay, you want to use output as HDMI device. Do not use Rodcaster. Okay, listen to me. Do not use headset Rodcaster Pro, because if you use that, the sound and everything is going to start coming through your Rodcaster, right? And the sound is going to fail. It's going to be on and it's going to fail. And then it's going to be playing on track 2. All right? It's going to be playing on your track 2 where you see the chord symbol for, I guess, USB. That is going to be playing on USB track 2. And you don't want that, because if it plays on USB track 2, it's going to fail. So remind you. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, input is going to be USB headset Rodcaster Pro 2. That's fine. When you go here, it has to be HDMI, which means it's going to be coming from your capture card. Sound's going to come from your capture card to the Rodcaster. It's not going to come from the actual PlayStation, because if you set it up from Rodcaster to PlayStation, it's going to fail. I keep telling you this because this is where I kept making my mistake. All right, you have to make these settings in order for it to work. Okay, all right, moving forward. Now, once you do that and you get that situated, all right, you should be good. All right, so this is the second part of the video. Let me go ahead and get this up out the way for y'all real quick. Booyah. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here. You have to download. Well, you don't have to download it, but it's very wise. They're probably gonna tell you have to anyway, though. But download the Rodcaster Pro app. All right, you get the app. It makes it very easy, super simple, okay? I know, right? Yeah, thank you. Super simple, extra easy to get this done, all right? So you're going to click that. You want to make sure all your firewalls and firewalls and fire mats is up to date. You're going to go to configurations right here. You're going to go to outputs. You're going to go to multi-track. You're going to go to USB 1 input. And you're going to hit expand. You're going to want to reset your laptop after you do this, because if you do this, you don't reset it, it's not going to work. All right. Okay. Once you do that and you got that together, you have these things that'll pop up. These are your expanded tracks right here. Chat, game, music, A and B. Without the expansion, you would just have chat and you would just have USB 2. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. These drivers are fickle. They work. Maybe my laptop isn't as new and as fast as it should be, and I have a lot going on. But these drivers will fail, I'll say. Right? They will fail, and then you'll have to reset everything in order to get them to work again. Okay? Now, let me try to explain to you how they work to the best of my ability. Okay? Now, what happens is you want to go here, and then you want to go to your laptop, your MacBook's main settings. You want to go down here to sound, all right? And then you want to, right here in sound, you see where it says music, virtual A, okay? Now, once you plug these in, you can come here and you can tap on any of these. Well, not any of these, but these right here, system, game. And when you turn it on, it should be on system. And that's how you know that the channels are working. If it's not on system, when you turn it on, it's not working. You got to reset everything again. Go to music, click it, right? Okay. You can go game, but you'll have to, in order for it to work, it has to be up here. It can't be down here. If you put game and it's not up here, it's not going to work. You have to plug it in and then it'll work. Okay. But it's not going to be your game unless you're playing on a PC. This is for a PC. And these channels are all the same. There's no difference. I know it has like game music. There's no difference. It's no, they just labeled them, but they all do the same exact thing. Same exact channel, same exact everything. These are just extra. Okay. Now, once you plug them in, you can start to use them. Okay. You can even go here to your sound up here and you can pick which one you want to use, if you want to switch it to game or whatever the case may be. But let me brief you on something real quick. When you're doing this, your game is not going to be coming through this channel. Anything that's coming through your laptop is now going to be coming through this channel. So when your music was coming through, say I can hear me talking through the mic through the Rodcaster, so not the stream, if that makes sense. Where I can show you how to set it up in this diagram. So in order to access those virtual channels, like I said, you're going to have to go here, and this is your output, and then you can select music or whatever you have already plugged in, because like I said, if it's not plugged in, it's not going to work. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that it has to be plugged in. All right, so now that it's plugged in, you take that, right? One thing that I forgot to mention. All right, this is how you get those plugins there. All right, let me show you how to do that real quick. I don't know why my microphone sounds like that. I gotta fix it. All right, so here we go. This is how we're gonna do that. Let me show you. All right, so you see this right here? This over here? This is the plugins. And in order to get these plugins, you have to download it from the Rodcaster site. If you don't download this, the plugin's not gonna work. So that's another thing you have to do. Okay, I might chop this up and put it in the beginning of the video, but you definitely have to download this from the Rodcaster website, which is the plugins. And then once you do that, you'll be ready to actually use the plugins. Okay, so you're gonna go you're gonna work your way down, and you're gonna click this. You're gonna go to properties, and on properties you're gonna select multi-track. Okay, multi-track, and this is where you're gonna be able to hear the music. Okay, that's gonna give you your music. And then if during the game session, okay, if you was playing a game, right, it's not showing it right here. I don't have screen capture on this one, but let's go back here. So with this one, what you want to do is you'll go here to the wheel, go to properties, and then you'll look for the virtual channel. It's no virtual channel right here. Let me see. Let's just go back here. You'll go to virtual channel, and then you'll go here, and this will give you game value. All right. So that'll be the way that you'll be able to hear the game. And bada boom, bada bing. You should be all set and ready to go.